Hey everybody, welcome back to my blog. So today I'm doing a video that's a little bit different than my usual like makeup or beauty videos. So today I'm actually going to do a video that I kind of came up with on my own because it's been about a year since I did my Disney college program. So I did it January 11th was when I like kind of started my Disney journey, and I collected like a bin of stuff from when I was there, and I have it actually right here. So I kind of like want to go through it a little bit, and since it's like kind of like a 1-year anniversary since I went to Disney and did the Disney college program, I wanted to kind of reminisce and go through some of this stuff and make a video for you guys so that I can share like some memories or different things with you. If you love Disney or you love the Disney college program, want to do it or are going to do it. These are just some of the things that I've collected, I guess, since I've been there. So this isn't everything, obviously. I have so much stuff that I collected from my time there that is not in this box, but I'm just going to kind of go through this box and see what I find. So let's hop right into this. So the first stuff that I have on top is like a bunch of my ears that I either purchased, got online, things like that while I was there. So this is like one of my most favorite pair of ears that I had while I was there. This is a headband that I bought off of a company called Wicked Ears. These are all bedazzled, huge jewels. You'll see these in most of my like pictures from Disneyland when I went for the Diamond Celebration, and just like randomly in the park and stuff. The back is all sequins that are like holographic, which is really cool, and I'm so in love with these ears. And I really wish that it was like appropriate to wear like ears around like school and home, but these are really heavy. So that's the first pair of ears that are in here. This is my first ever pair of ears in general, like Mickey ears like this. These are the ones that I got when I went to Traditions, which is like the training process to becoming a cast member for Disney. It's when you get your name tag and your ears. And this was like the first set of ears that I've ever owned. I've never actually owned a pair of black ears like this. So these are super special to me. These are like my first pair as like a Disney employee, or in general. I've never gotten a pair like a hat. I've owned like headbands and stuff, like Minnie Mouse ears, but I've never owned like a real pair of like Mickey Mouse ears. So this was my first pair, and this was like the first day I started working for them. They gave us these, so this is like hurting my heart a little bit looking at these. The next pair of ears in here are the Disneyland Diamond Celebration headband ears, and these I actually purchased in Hollywood Studios, and they were selling them in Florida as well as Disneyland because I think they had so many extra of them, so they were selling them. But they have like a holographic black like sequin on them, and then just like a foam bow, and these are really cute. I wore these also in Disneyland, and they're just like really comfortable and really fun. So I have those. I'm gonna have to start putting this on the ground because I'm gonna have way too many things. Okay, so 2 more pairs of ears for you in here. Then the next 2 are from, I forget the company. I'm going to have to put it down below in the rest of this blog post. But these were 2 other ears I got off Etsy. Just hit myself in the face with the ear. These ones have all the little Disney foods and stuff on them. So it has like a Mickey pretzel, a Mickey ice cream sandwich, a Dole Whip, a bow, the Mickey balloons, some like pixie dust, ears, and the apples. I love these because this is what I made while I was there. Like that's where I worked, making apples like that. So these are so cute. And then I have these ones that are little flamingos, and they're little flamingos with little Mickey hats on. So I thought these were really cute, and I really like these too. Okay, now diving more into this box. So the first thing on top is a book that I got while I was there, and it's called Everything I Need to Know I Learned from a Disney Little Golden book. I used to have these. I still have them from when I was younger, but this is a book just including like all different pictures from Disney books, and kind of like, I don't know, like quotes and stuff, like inspiring things. And I got this I loved it when I saw it, and I got it and actually got everyone that I worked with to sign it. So this in the front here is my last clock out for Disney. So whenever you would clock out at Disney World, working there, you'd get this little like picture that would pop up, and it would always remind you, like in training and stuff, you weren't clocked out until you saw Mickey waving at you, because that, like, you had to clock out. That's how you got paid. That's whatever. So this was always the last step and the last screen you saw before you logged off the computer, and it was Mickey waving, and it says, "Thanks for helping make the magic." And I printed out my last ever clock out. So like, I didn't figure out how to print out until that last day, but this was my last clock out working for Disney. So I printed out on like a little receipt paper, because that's how you'd get like your assignment for the day, was on like a little receipt like this. But this is what I have at the beginning of my book. Thanks for helping make the magic. It's just like, if you worked for Disney, like, you get it. Like, this was how you clocked out and everything. And then in the back of the book, I put in pages where I had everybody that I worked with like sign it, like a little yearbook. I'm gonna have to read through these later, but this is just like important. This is like kind of like a yearbook for me, like, and I like love this book. I think it's so cute, and it has like a lot of like important people wrote in it. So yeah, I love that. Oh, next is this Disney Princess Bow hair tie. Me and my friend Steph, shout out to Steph if you're watching this video. Steph was like one of my partners in crime when I was in Disney. She worked on Main Street East with me, and then she extended into attractions in Tomorrowland, so she worked on the Stitch ride. Sorry, Steph, I'm like telling your entire story for you. But we went to Hollywood Studios with a bunch of like coworkers and stuff, and we both saw these, and we just like really wanted them, so we put them on and we wore them that day. And yeah, this is like our little matching bows that we had. The next thing in here is actually something I was sent by one of my fellow cast members, Melissa, who's near and dear to my heart. She's my otter. I call her my otter half. She was like my mentor, like a huge mentor to me when I was there in Disney. And I wasn't there for the 45th anniversary for Magic Kingdom, but she sent me like the pin, like the button from that day, and the map. And it folds out into like the map of the park. They only gave these out that day, so everyone was trying to like snatch them up, but she mailed it to me, which I thought was like so nice, and I was like so excited when I opened it. And then it opens up into like a big poster that's like the big 45th logo. So she sent me that and the button. And I miss her. Melissa, if you're watching this, I miss you. And thank you for sending me this. It makes my heart so happy. Yeah, miss you. So the next thing in here is actually, there's a place called Cast Connection when you work for Disney that you can go and buy like a ton of Disney merchandise for really cheap. So they sell these Vinylmations. I've never really collected them, but they had this Disney one, the Vacation Club one, at Cast Connection, and I am a part of the Disney Vacation Club, and it was like $2, I think, and it was like it's just so cute. It says Home Sweet Home on it, because whenever you go to a Disney resort, if you have like the timeshare, whenever you go in, they always say welcome home. So I got this little Vinylmation guy there, and I kept him on like my nightstand next to my bed. Oh, this next thing is like a Valentine's Day card, because I was there over Valentine's Day, and that was a card my mom and dad sent me. Aw, the next thing in here is, I worked on Main Street East, which is the right hand side if you're looking at the castle on that main street there when you walk in the Magic Kingdom. And this is, shout out to Candace if you're watching this too. She was one of my coordinators, and she ran a little like pamphlet thing every month called East Side Ears. And towards like the second half of my program, I started writing for it, and it was just these little pamphlets we had about all like kind of like behind the scenes stuff we should know as like cast members, and I wrote in it for her. Like I would do stuff every month. So in this one I wrote, I can't remember what I wrote in here. I did Life of a DCP on a Budget. It's not gonna zoom in, but I wrote like all this stuff about cool things that you could do in Disney or Florida if you wanted to do anything interesting while you were working there. So that was one of the things. She did it every month, and I wrote different things in it. So I love these, and I saved them because there's all different like magical moments, things other cast members wrote that worked, and it was only for our like area that we worked in. She did this, so it was just for people that worked where we did, and you could find out stuff going on at Disney or stuff that you could do for fun on your time there. So the next thing in here is a little like Hogwarts journal. I bought this at Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and I used this actually for a class that I was in called Creativity and Innovation on the Disney College program, and we needed a journal. We had to do like 50 something journals, so I did, oh well, something just fell out of here, but we did like a ton of different like journaly things in here, like just writing things, fun creative things. So I kept this from that class. Aw. This was the thing you got the first day you checked in. This was your program guide. It's like a little like agenda thing. And cries, because when you check in and you find out where you're living and everything, they give you this. They tell you your apartment number. They give you your PERNer, which is your personal identification number when you work for Disney. And it also tells you what day you had traditions, where you're working, and your location. So mine says Merchandise, Magic Kingdom Park, Main Street East, and it has my PERNer on it. Ugh, this is giving me so many feels right now, like I can't. So many emotions, and this was all stuff in here for just working for the company, living there, like the rules you had to follow, information about where you lived, important things that you need to know, phone numbers, stuff like that. So I just got the chills actually, like holding this book. Oh, okay. Sorry, had a moment there. These were just a couple like postcards I bought when I was there, because I would send them home to people, and those were just blank ones I never used. This is a little luggage tag that I got to put on my bag or my backpack, I think, but I never actually used it, so it's just been sitting in my box here. These are some pictures that I had on my wall in my bedroom in Patterson Tier. This is how I decorated my wall. I had a bunch of these photos up of like my friends and my family, so yeah. In here is a little Disney bag, and I have a Wilderness Explorer's handbook. I attempted to do this one day with my friend Bailey, I think, and you're supposed to go around and get stickers and stuff. We really didn't do it. We were really terrible Wilderness Explorers, but you kind of like go around Animal Kingdom and get like stickers of different areas and like learn about different things about wilderness life and stuff like that. Then the second thing in here is actually a bunch of like a picture. I love these. This brings back memories too, because I worked in an area that had PhotoPass, and they sold like these. I always loved them. They were like a trifold. It had all these like Disney characters on them, and they're so cute, so I wanted one. But I also had a memory maker, and a couple times while I was there, and you could buy your prints for like $2. So I have some prints in here from when my family came to visit me, and then in this envelope in here I have like more pictures of just ones that I wanted to print out and have, so I keep them in this little like trifold thing. The next thing I have in here is a postcard from Harry Potter World that I never sent out. Next thing I pull out is this Epcot. I was there over Easter when I worked there, and they had a Disney Extravaganza like Easter egg scavenger hunt, and they have these really big Easter eggs, like probably about the size of my head and maybe a little bit bigger, and they hide them in different areas of the World Showcase in each country, and then you'd go around and you'd find them, and you had to put the little stickers of what each character was, and you had to get them correct. Like, so you had to find it, and then once you found it, you would know what character it was, and you put that character sticker on that part in the World Showcase. And after you've completed the map, you'd bring it up to like an area, and then you'd get to pick like your own little Easter egg, like a Disney Easter egg, like these that you get to keep. So I don't know where mine is. It might be in this box, but that was the map from that. Oh, this was like a personality test thing that we took in my creativity and innovation class, so I just kept it. This was a coloring book I bought from Cast Connection. This is like super old and like super nostalgic. I don't know if they still sell these like in the normal parks, but I bought this coloring book for like $1, and I would color it like at night. I didn't really do that many coloring pages in it, but I would color random things in it in my apartment when I was bored or stressed or anything like that. I think I ripped the pages out that I colored. I definitely did. I don't think I left them in here. Oh, there's like one that's like partially colored that I did. Of like the monorail. And like Mickey and Minnie and Goofy on the monorail. But yeah, I should keep this out and color it because this gives me more emotions. Just like looking at that, it's just like cute. So these are from California. When I went to Disneyland, we did in California Adventure, we went to the Animation Academy, which I'm so jealous of because we got rid of it in Hollywood Studios here at Florida. Well, here, I'm home in New Jersey, but in Florida, which is home, they used to have an animation studio in Hollywood Studios / MGM Studios if you are an OG Disney fan, but they got rid of it. But they still had it in California Adventure when I went and I visited with my friends. So these are 2 sketches I did while I was there. This one was the Cheshire Cat, and then we also did Sully. So I kept these because that was really fun and I really liked how they turned out, and I love drawing and doing artwork, so I kept those. I'm trying to like create a stack here on my desk of all this stuff. The next thing is just a little Disney Vacation Club button that I have that I got while I was there. Another one of those little luggage taggy things that I should probably use. This one didn't actually wipe off yet, so I should probably put that aside and use it. The next thing is a Shanghai Disney Resort button. I was there working for Disney World when Shanghai Disney opened, and they gave everybody there these like buttons, so I took a bunch of them. I still have a ton of them, but these were the Shanghai Disney Resort buttons, so I have that. So that's kind of like a cool collectible thing that I have. This was a Zootopia button that my roommate Alyssa gave me. Shout out to Alyssa if you're watching this. She got me this Zootopia button because she knows how much I love Judy Hobson's Zootopia. So I kept this on my bulletin board in my room. Ooh. This is a button that I forgot to return to costuming. I'm so sorry, costuming. When I worked in Dinoland USA, this was like, their costume has buttons, literally just, that's part of the costume. They just wear buttons, like all these tacky buttons all over their costume. And this one was Chester and Hester, it says on it, and that was like the name of the guys who were like in charge of Dinoland, like the dinosaurs. They were named Chester and Hester, so I have this button. Sorry, I still have that. I should probably return that. Next is a Disney press coin collection. I just bought one of these in case I ever wanted to buy press coins. I have 3 in here. Wow, I'm such a big coin collector. But this is something I can have over the years. I have one from just a 2016 press coin, a Frozen press coin, and a Norway press coin. So I have one of these from Disneyland. I don't know where I had that from Disneyland, but I had like it almost entirely filled. So I'll show you that if that's in here. I don't know if it is. This was one of my lanyards that I bought while I was there because I love collecting pins. If you don't know me or know anything about pin trading or collecting in Disney, I'm so obsessed with it. I love doing it as a cast member and I love doing it as a guest. So these are my pins as a guest. I collected a bunch of the Mickey like candy apples and stuff because that's what I did when I worked there. I made those. And then just a bunch of other cool pins that I liked, and then at the bottom I have like a Shanghai. But I love this lanyard because this was like the Haunted Mansion wallpaper lanyard, so it's like really big and you can fit a lot on it. So I started collecting my pins actually inside like a pouch thing, which is not in here, but that's how I started, where I started putting all my pins, so just so that they were safe. This is a bag of pins to show how much pin trading I did. This is literally 1/8 of the pins that I had. And I'd keep them in a little baggie like this and I'd go to the park and I'd trade. So I can still trade this. Here's my Easter egg, my Stitch Easter egg that I got from that scavenger hunt thing I told you. That was the one I picked out, the Stitch one. This is really special to me. Working at Disney, you have the pleasure of getting to know a lot of different guests, and a lot of the guests give you things like little gifts or thank you cards or things like that. So this was something a guy who came to the park all the time, he was like an annual pass holder, and he came in with lanyards and lanyards of soda button pins, like the grape soda pins from Up. And you could pick one off his lanyard. He let only cast members pick them. So I got like this little Baymax one. I also have one that is Carl and Ellie from Up, and he would just always give them out. And then if he really liked you, or you did something special for him, he would hand out these grape soda pins that were like mimicking the actual grape soda ones from the movie. And they sold pins like this actually in the park, like for pin trading, but they were like heavy duty, not actual soda pins, but they look like this. And this one's just more special because it's like an actual soda cap pin. And it said, "I would like to award you the highest honor I can give, the Ellie badge," which is like the quote from the movie that she gives when she gives Carl the pin. So I have that, and that's really special. More Shanghai pin button things. This, every year, or like every so often, they release like a new mystery box collection. They have so many different ones, like villain sets and puzzle piece sets and like Finding Nemo sets, like anything. And they came out with, when I found it in the trading post in Frontierland, they came out with a Main Street Magic one. And I was so happy I bought it because they have like all my favorite places on Main Street. Like that's where I worked, and I never thought they came out with anything cool about Main Street because it was just like not like a main draw attraction, whatever, to Magic Kingdom. But they had like a Casey's Corner pin, a barbershop pin, a confectionery pin. So I bought it because I really wanted the confectionery pin, and I got the one with the confectionery pin in it. So I was super jazzed about it. So this is like a little box set they had, so that was cool. This is a map of this from the Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. If you wanted to play, it was like a little animated game. You could go to different portals in different stores and attractions and areas of the Magic Kingdom. And this is like the map from it. I did it like a few times. I never fully completed it, and I wasn't a pro at it, so I'll leave that to the pros of that game because people are like hardcore with that game. So this is like a card from it. You get like these little cards and you hold them at the portal, and then it like does, it's kind of like a Pokemon sort of thing, but like Disney version. It was cool. I liked it. This is a bookmark I got from Enchanted Tales with Belle because I was a little plate in the little stage show. So it says, you'll always be part of my favorite story, from Belle. And this is just like a little bookmark that they handed out if you were part of the little like cast thing for that. These are a ton of stickers that I collected over my time, like picking up different locations. This is like the number one thing. Like, guests love these, I love them, and we would hold these in our pockets and like hand them out to guests. So I have a bunch of Woody ones. My like area never really had cool ones like this. I think these were from like Fantasyland or somewhere that wasn't Main Street. These are the ones we had at Main Street. The Mickey ones that you'll see literally everywhere. So I have a whole set of these because I'd find them at the end of the day in my pocket. I'd have like 300 of them that I didn't hand out to people. This is special to me. This is a name tag that one of my leaders got me because if you're from New Jersey, you know about pork roll or Taylor ham, and I was explaining it to them, and everyone would laugh at me when I explained it because nobody in Florida knew what it was because it's a New Jersey, like Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York thing. So he got me a name tag that was Taylor from Hamilton, New Jersey. Taylor from Hamilton, New Jersey. It was an inside joke. I don't know if I ever got to wear it actually, but I kept it on my bulletin board in my room because I just thought it was so funny that he actually had this name tag like made for me. So I saved that because that's just like a funny little inside joke thing. A random lanyard. Oh, my birthday pin from literally the day that I got there. This was my birthday pin. I never got a birthday pin when I went to Disney because I've never gone during my birthday, and this was literally the first day I got there, so that was cool. This is another lanyard full of pins because I pin traded too much while I was there. A 20th anniversary Disney Conservation Fund pin, a Happily Ever After pin. I collected all. I got one of every pin that they had. This was the old set of pins, like the original buttons, celebration buttons. So there's like an anniversary one, an engagement one, an I'm celebrating one like this. And then they changed the pins to like newer ones. This is like the newer pin, but this was the old one. And this was like my first pin when I was there, and I was like, oh, I'm celebrating being in the DCP. So this is my celebrating DCP button. This is one in the new celebrating button, and this was when me and my friend Steph, shout out to Steph again, we got stopped on the Buzz Lightyear ride, and we figured out like how we could keep hitting this one target and get so many points. So if you work at Disney, go to Disney a lot, whatever, and you know the Buzz Lightyear ride, no one ever gets Galactic Hero, and we got Galactic Hero. So it's when you get 999,999 points. So right before 1 million, that's like the cutoff because the machine can't go any higher than that. So we got Galactic Hero, and we had the make pin buttons for us, and we wore them around the park because we just thought we were so cool for getting that. I have a bunch of locking pin backs. This was my door tag. My roommate Alyssa made us in our apartment. She made everybody one for like their favorite character. Mine's Ariel from Little Mermaid, or like our favorite princess. So mine's Ariel, and this is the one she made me. It's so cute. RA probs, because Alyssa was an RA at school, so she made these. Another Harry Potter postcard. More Shanghai buttons. Alyssa got me this button too that says she's my Anna, because she got the one that says she's my Elsa for me. And then this was another one of those little like grape soda buttons. This is a Vacation Club one that the guy gave me because I told him I was in Vacation Club. So he gave me that. And then this is my Carl and Ellie one, if it focuses. Isn't it so cute? This is a lanyard from literally like the first 2 or 3 weeks I started working there. Every year they do a cast appreciation celebration thing. And it's themed, and villains, like I love villains, like Disney villains in general, like anything villains themed, like I always get it because I'm just obsessed. So like my first like themed magic band I got was a villains magic band. And the cast celebration this past year, I just got it, like I just got to go to it because I had just started working, so I was lucky. But this says, be prepared for a villainous celebration in your honor, and this was like your admission to it, and I'm glad they let us keep them. It was like a really cool, like I love this logo, like the villain logo. I just love the villains. Like I love the illustration of the villains. Like I just think it's really cool. And this was the cast celebration we got to go to. So the theme past year was villains. So that was really cool. All the decorations was really cool. They had like themed food and meet and greets and stuff like that. This is a little keychain I bought in the airport in California because I love Monsters Inc. and Monsters University, and this is Monsters University of Sully and Mike, and it just says California on it. I literally have so many of these Shanghai buttons. And my last few things in here are like pins. So this was a Vinyl Nation Beauty and the Beast set they sold. I'm not sure if it was like an exclusive set, but I bought it because I love Beauty and the Beast and I loved the Vinyl Nation ones. I always collected these whenever I saw them, if I wanted to trade for them. So this was a whole Beauty and the Beast collection. And then this was like a whole cupcake set collection of little cupcakes. If you know me, you know I love cupcakes. And then like my last thing in this box is just a bunch of little like pin backs and like random things that don't really like matter, but aren't exciting. So that was everything that's in my box from my Disney College program. I have so many more like knickknacks and gadgets and gizmos, hashtag Ariel status. I have so many things like Tsum Tsums and just so many random things that I got when I was there, but this is everything that I've kind of kept in this box from when I moved out. This was like my moving out box. But thanks so much for watching this video. This was a great little like walk down memory lane for me because it's been a year, literally like to the day, since I started my Disney college program. And I miss it every day. I miss all the people. It just was a really great experience. I apologize if this video is super long. Hopefully you enjoyed it if you like this kind of stuff or you love Disney. But I will see you in my next blog post. Hopefully I'll do more Disney College Program or Disney inspired videos soon, or blog posts. But yeah, if you have any like suggestions for me that you'd want to see me do, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'll put it in this blog post down below. My Instagram is @thebeautychapterbyAllie. You can DM me or email me anything you'd like to see me do for a video. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next blog post. Bye!